Dear students, welcome to the session. Today we are going to discuss what is number system and what are the different types of number system. And the fourth number system is hexadecimal number system. The fourth one is hexadecimal number system. Fine. In this, hexa means 6 and decimal is 10. So the total number is 16 unique number system. So I can say that the base of this number system is 16, base or radix of this number system is 16. As we are having one note point or one key point is what? If any system is having n unique digits, then the maximum number will be always n minus 1. So here the unique numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The maximum number is what? 16 minus 1. So 15. Okay. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Fine. But these numbers, if you observe, these are not a unique numbers because after 9, we are developing a 10, a combination of these two digits. 11, combination of this digit. 12, combination of 1 and 2. As I already told to you, unique numbers are always unique. Based on that numbers only, we can develop the remaining number system. So, instead of these numbers or instead of these digits, in a hexadecimal number system, we are having 9. After 9, we'll have a unique number called A, then B, C, D, E and F. Now, we are having 16 unique numbers. So, in this way, we can write the unique numbers in decimal number system. Now, from these numbers, we need to develop a number system. Means we need to find what is the next number after F. So, after F, you will not get any single digit number. Single digit numbers are always unique. Over. Now, we need to develop a 2-digit number. 2-digit numbers are formed in this format. That is 1 with minimum unique number 1011 till 1 with maximum unique number F. Similarly, 2 with minimum unique number till 2 with maximum unique number. Similarly, 3 with minimum unique number till 3 with maximum unique number. And finally, F with minimum unique number 1 and F with maximum unique number. In this way, we can develop a 2-digit numbers. Next, the 3-digit numbers are formed 1 with 00, 101, like that. We can develop this number system. Next, this hexadecimal number system is also a weighted number system. Weighted number system is nothing but each digit of hexadecimal number is having some positional weights in terms of their base value. The positional weight of this 2 is, I can write 16 power 0. The positional weight of B is 16 power 1. A is 16 square, 3 is 16 cube. So I can write this hexadecimal number in terms of their positional weight is 3 into 16 cube plus A into 16 square plus B into 16 power 1 plus 2 into 16 power 0. If you observe, the rightmost bit is multiplied with 16 powers of 0, but the leftmost is multiplied with 16 power 3. So from this I can say that the significance of this bit 2 is less comparatively the significance of this digit 3. So this is a least significant digit and this is most significant digit. Okay. So least significant digit is always a rightmost position and most significant digit is leftmost position. Right. Coming to the conclusion, hexadecimal number system is having 16 unique numbers. So here this number system is having base or radix is 16 and the numbers are from 0 to 9 and we are having A to F. Based on this unique numbers only, we can develop the total number system of hexadecimal. This hexadecimal number system is also a weighted number system. Weighted number is nothing but each digit and the number is multiplied with their positional weights. Next, so from this all the number system will conclude what is actually a number system and where we are using this number systems. From this, the number system is used to represent any quantity. We are having different types of number systems. Binary. This number system is having a radix 2 and unique numbers are 0 and 1. The types of number systems. And next we are having octal number system. Octal number system radix is 8 and unique numbers are 0 to 7. Next we are having a decimal number system, radix 10. Numbers are 0 to 9. Next we are having hexadecimal number system, radix is 16 and the numbers are 0 to 9 and A to F. But for the better understanding purpose, we'll always remember these values like A is equivalent to 10 of decimal. After 9, we'll get 10 in decimal. Similarly, in hexadecimal, after 9, we'll get A. So, we'll assume that these two are equal. So, A is equivalent to a 10 of decimal. Similarly, B is nothing but 11, C is 12, D 13, E, 14, F, 15. Right? This is our number system. Number system which is used to represent any quantity. We are having different types of number system. In addition to this, we may have a number system which is having a radix of 3, a radix of 4, 5, like that. But these are the number systems we are regularly using in our regular life. I will tell you where we are using this number system. Who will use this number system? Decimal number system is utilized by humans, right? And the binary number system is utilized by, we are using in computers, laptops, mobiles, tabs, calculators, etc. And this octal and hexadecimal number systems are used to write the programming in microcontrollers or microprocessors. These are the applications, right? Decimal number systems, that is used by humans itself. Binary number system is utilized in computers, laptops, mobiles, tabs and calculators. And hexadecimal number system is utilized in to write the programming in microprocessors. Okay. Next we'll count the numbers in hexadecimal, decimal, octal and binary number systems. Here we will write the equivalent values. As we are acquainted with 4 number systems like binary, decimal, octal and hexadecimal, I will start with hexadecimal numbers. Now I will write what is the equivalent value of decimal. Similarly, what is the hexadecimal equivalent in octal? What is the hexadecimal equivalent in binary? We will write, right? First I will consider hexadecimal, then decimal. Though it is hexadecimal and decimal, 0 to 9 values will not change because these numbers are exist in both the number systems. Up to this, no issue. But in the decimal number system, after 9, we don't have a unique numbers. So we need to develop a numbers, a combination of these unique numbers. So the next number will be 10 and 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, like that. Next, we'll see the equivalent in octal number system. In an octal number system, up to 0 to 7, no issue because the numbers, the unique numbers which are already present in octal number system. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So no issue. But after 7, we don't have any unique numbers in octal number system. So the next numbers must be formed a combination of this unique numbers. So the next number will be 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, like that. Now you just see hexadecimal 8 is equivalent to decimal 8, but the decimal 8 is equivalent to octal 10. Similarly, A in hexadecimal is equivalent to 10 in decimal, which is equivalent to 12 in octal. Similarly, we will compare with one more number system, that is binary number system. In binary number system, we are having only two unique numbers, so 0 and 1. So after after 1, whatever the number we have to consider must be developed combination of these two itself. So the next number will be 1 0, okay, and the next number will be 1 1. With this, the 2-digit combination is also over. So next we'll go for a 3-digit combination, that is 1 0 0, 1 0 1. Next we'll have 1 1 0, 1 1 1. After this number, we cannot write any 3-digit number in binary number system. So as we are getting the maximum value of 3-digit, then obviously we'll go for a 4-digit value. Then we'll start 1 0 0 0, right? Then we'll have 1 0 0 1, 1 0 1 0, 1 0 1 1, 1 1 0 0, 1 1 0 1, 1 1 1 0, 1 1 1 1. Now you just realize F in hexadecimal number is equivalent to 1111 in binary number system, right? Similarly, E in hexadecimal number equal to 1110 in binary number system. This we need to remember this value. So I will write this weightage values. So the weightage is, as we know, the positional weightage is nothing but each digit is multiplied in terms of their base value. So 1111 is what? 1. The positional weight is 2 power 0 plus 1 into positional weight is 1, 2 power 1. This one, positional weight is 2 square. For this, positional weight is 2 cube. Then find the value, which is 8, 4, 2 plus 1. This total value becomes equal to 15. So you just compare. After this equivalent is nothing but when we are considering this positional equivalent, that is always equivalent to a decimal value. So the representation is correct. In this way, we can check the represented binary value whether it is correct or wrong. Thank you.